Good evening. Um, I I'm not sure I ever thought that we would make it to 50 episodes, but here we are. Um, welcome, welcome back for another thrilling episode of Pathfinder: Rise of the Runelords. We have quite a bit to get through tonight, so I'll just jump right into the recap. So you guys headed upstairs from the base floor of the fort, but not before Kat suggested that you guys just burn the whole place down,
I regret nothing.
as well as thumbing through some of the books in the what once was the Black Arrows library, and finding a smut book hidden among all of the other useful texts, such as uh, bestiaries and atlases and general um, lay of the land type materials. So, you guys went upstairs. Were faced with a decision based on which door you wanted to open. You guys took the door to the west, which is a bit of a departure for you guys, as based on where you were all oriented after coming up the stairs. That was the door on your right and not the door on your left. But you walked on in and found the chieftain, or pappy, of the occupying Krieg ogres, and he was none too pleased to have unannounced visitors, especially when a good portion of them were humans. And so he stood up and attacked. He he got some real solid hits in on the Black Arrows, as well as Cat, including a parting shot as he was falling over to his death, which knocked Cat out. Elsewhere on the floor, you guys opened up some of the other doors. Jareem had his zombie ogre thralls blocking the doorways. You found a couple other kind of like mooks, and then a spellcasting ogre in the room to the south, along with another ogre that had a pretty similar metallic jaw attachment, much like Chomper's. So you guys did battle. Cade paralyzed the metal jawed ogre with a whole person. Um, there were many arrows fired and gunshots fired, and flanking opportunities. Eventually, the spellcaster managed to confuse both Cade and Vale, which led to some interesting and oftentimes funny circumstances. However, after Vale and Jakardros and Urzulin had kind of lined themselves up all nice and neatly, the spellcaster unleashed a lightning bolt, which traveled through all three of them, and unfortunately slain Vale. So his corpse now lies on the floor. There were some sort of touching moments after that, where Jakardros has taken his weapons and sort of placed them under his own safekeeping for later use, potentially. Dino and the rest of you basically agreed to allow Jakardros to pretty much take Kaven's head if you guys track him down and he is indeed found to be a piece of treacherous scum. Some other bits were you guys located a coffer containing love letters and poems that were written to someone named Miriana. There was also a location listed there known as White Willow. And let me make sure I'm not missing anything before we actually start here. Don't think I am. Oh, so you guys also found a bunch of magic items between the chieftain as well as the spellcaster. Most of these we figured out where they're going. There were a couple that are unaccounted for. So let's sort that out real fast. We have the amulet of natural armor and a ring of protection, and we also have 2 potions of cure serious wounds. So where are those going?
No, I didn't use one of them, did I?
Well, there were 3 of them. There were 3 of them because there was one on the.
I remember using one.
Yeah, there was one on the caster, which you found and drank basically immediately. And then the other 2 were found on the chief. So those are the ones on.
The other 2 can have them. I can't use the ring of protection or the ring of or the amulet of natural armor because I already have those things, and they don't stack.
Yeah, I was kind of proposing that Cat gets one or both, but I, again, I want you guys to kind of hash that out. Not.
So it's the ring of natural armor, and what was the other one?
It's an amulet of natural armor and a ring of protection.
A ring of protection. Okay.
Both of them are just a +1 to AC, but they are different types of bonuses, so they stack.
Are you guys cool with me taking both?
Yeah,
The only exception is that I think Dream should get one simply so he can be in the front line a bit better.
I'm fine with that.
That's my take.
I'll take the ring.
Okay, I'll take the other one. What was the other one?
It's an amulet. So
okay,
that's
sweet.
a next
the
slot.
amulet's more cat style anyway. Rings just get into play.
Perfect.
I love it.
Okay.
Rings get in the way, she says, until she gets married to the blacksmith.
Who's gonna be okay, so first of all, we're just friends. Second of all, who said we're getting rings?
What do you think?
Not just friends.
And in it, the intelligent one has spoken.
Cat just glares because he knows that she won't sarcastically respond to calling Kay the intelligent one that she would with anybody else.
The intelligent one has spoken when Cat has higher intelligence than.
Yes, but she will never insult Cade like that, so she's just glaring.
We ask for knowledge checks. Who usually passes them?
I mean, usually everyone is pretty good at those, but.
We all have our specialized knowledge, while Cade here knows them all, so I demote her as the knowledgeable one.
Like I said, Cat just glares because he knows she can't say anything in response.
Alright.
We agree.
Throws our hands up, being like, I am innocent. We are not fighting over this. No, we're good. Everything's okay.
Cat's like, we're good. I'm just... I just hate Jordan
I'm
right
actually
now.
going to transfer
I just hate Tino right now, it's fine.
Because we have other things to do.
Oh dear.
Right, so, Jakardros had mentioned that the task of claiming the fort is likely not yet done, and that there is still a need to check out whatever is potentially in, or rather underneath the keep itself. However, before we do that, someone give me a perception check, or actually, let's say Dino, Kate, and Ursulin.
Am I still knocked out?
No, you're up. I'm picking one room for this one.
Oh no, I'm just double checking. Okay. Wait, I'm not in the same room as them?
No, you're not. You're in the chapel still with Jareem and the corpse of the timeout ogre.
Oh, okay. So then I am not glaring
So
at Dino
because
I didn't hear him.
Did you get that?
It is a witch cantrip.
God damn it!
That's the first time I used it around Dino.
What blasphemy is this?
So the two of you guide yourselves. You actually both notice that there is another kind of like a trap door kind of sticking out from underneath this rug here.
Okay, can you define trapdoor? Is it like a trap door or is it a trap door?
Like a hatch in the floor that can be pulled up,
Okay,
like
thank you.
that kind of trap door. If a door is trapped, I'll tell you the door is trapped, but
Yeah.
trap door means like a secret door you can open. Anyway,
Trapdoor to be trapped.
so it's an easy enough task to open up the hatch in the floor. Inside is a small wooden crate that contains several glass bottles. And inside are various liquids. So yeah, Cade notices it too.
That statement is concerning.
Well, I mean, you can certainly attempt to determine what the liquids are.
How?
This is going to be... This will be knowledge. This will be knowledge, religion, or you could also do. You could use your alchemy crafting for this.
Oh, good.
Okay, 15.
I know nothing.
No, I mean you have a pretty good idea. These are.
I have no idea what that means.
Well, Dino, the knowledge of what these are immediately clicks in your mind because you had just been talking about how you need oils to potentially reincarnate Vale.
Oh shit!
You're not certain that all of these oils together are worth 1,000 gold pieces, but
I mean, I have 1,000 gold.
Oh, like it's not 1,000 gold. It's oil's worth 1,000 gold.
yeah, it's basically like
You
1,000
could
gold.
buy oils are worth 1,000 gold. Then.
Yeah, it's basically like 1,000 gold worth of like these types of oils, basically.
I have a spell that makes it so that.
Or that's what's needed to cast a spell.
No, don't I have a spell that would make it so that the body stays it doesn't decay?
No,
Or do
I don't.
only have decaying spells, or is it?
I don't think you have gentle repose. I don't think that's a witch spell.
I think Kate has it then.
I don't think any of you have it. Let's see here.
Because I thought I could have gotten it.
It actually is on your spell list. It's also on Dream spell list, and it's on Cat spell list. But Cat.
I remember picking out spells, and I said, "When am I ever going to need this?" And man, I really shot myself in the foot, didn't I?
Which spell was it?
Gentle repose. Dream would be able to prepare it the next day, but you know, if you have enough oils and you don't even need it. So, with that, Jakardros is there, and he he kind of looks it over and he just says, "Okay, well, this I don't know if it'll be enough, but it's certainly helpful."
Every little bit helps.
Um, he looks at everyone and says, "What do you think? Should we leave his body here and come back for it?"
I think it's a good idea because I'm
Okay,
pretty
just
sure some
kinda-
of us have bag of holding, but I'm not sure what happens when it holds a person.
Well, he's not a person, he's an object, he's a dead body. He just pipes up very matter-of-factly.
Yeah, but isn't there a reason why people don't go into black holes because they get eaten or something?
Well, yeah, a living person inside of a bag of holding suffocates.
It's a vacuum.
It is like a pocket dimension.
Cade then pipes up again and goes, like I said, dead body, not a live person. Throw it in. Cade just opens the bag, starts putting a foot in.
Jakardros kind of like puts a hand up and says, maybe we slow down a bit there."
Cade phrases this and goes, well, you are the one person I'm going to listen to tell me no in this situation. Just starts backing up and pulls the foot out of the bag.
He says, "Do any of you have a way to potentially ward this area?"
I don't.
All right. Well, we certainly killed all of them up here and downstairs. Well, on the main floor at least. Maybe we just tuck him away in the corner of this room here and come back for him when we're done. I don't think he'll be disturbed.
I can
I
agree with
know,
that.
but there's always a risk that it could happen. Either if we put him in a bag of holding and take him with us, there's no chance that something bad will happen. I just don't like taking my chances.
Shalelu is going to look around at everyone and says, "I could stay back and guard the body if you want." You know, if it'll give everyone some peace of mind, I don't mind. I don't mind doing it.
Cade just kind of looks at her and goes, but, how do you... What if something goes wrong? How are you going to let us know? Cade shrugs and goes, yeah, fine. That also works. Like, yeah, I think you're gonna be safe here. We've cleared this much of the place, so if you feel comfortable.
No disrespect,
She,
Shalelu, but it doesn't really fix the situation, because if one or two ogres still show up, I don't think you can stop them.
Well, you could leave Kib here with me too. At least then Kib can run off and get you guys.
I don't see a problem with this. I look at everyone else.
Yeah, as you look at Jakardros, like he seems okay with it. He doesn't really like any solution here just because it's still, his extremely recently killed friend, but
Yeah.
he's willing to go through with almost any plan at this point.
Did we use that scroll of
I
teleport?
understand why you don't want to put him in a bag of holding, but it's honestly our safest option. Nothing bad will happen to his body, and we can all fight together. I honestly think that's our best shot. As I mentioned before, the last Lamia that we took down did not go down easily. This really is their older sibling, then we're going to need every bit of power we can have.
I agree. So I'm torn. The practical me says put them in the bag, but the respectful me says split the group.
I mean, Jareem and I are already in another room, so we're already split.
You're just
I get where they're
enjoying.
coming.
You're just enjoying your time with the timeout ogre. Jakardros just says, "Well, whatever we decide, let's decide something. Um, we need to make haste and finish retaking the fort."
Can I roll to see if anything bad would happen by putting his body in the bag of holding?
Yeah, knowledge, nature.
Guidance.
Not great.
Nothing would change really. The body would begin
Decay.
begin the process of decaying as normal. Yes.
Kate kind of looks at their wand of stabilizing and goes, I don't think that's going to do anything for a dead body, though.
Nope, it's not.
So, yeah, Kate's just going to start yeeting the body as graciously as I possibly can into the bag.
Start yeeting it into the body respectfully.
And then like starting to, and then realizing who was around us and what I'm doing, and going, oh yeah, just this isn't a disposal of a corpse. This is a friend that we're trying to bring back, and just like, oh, just gonna slowly do this.
Alright, now that's settled. Let us move on, because I think the last place we haven't checked is the basement. As we know, good things never appear in the basement. So let us be off.
I've updated Cade's bag of holding capacity. You'll you might like what I put there. Okay. So I'm just gonna group up the tokens. There's still one ogre thrall.
Cool. Fucker's heavy.
All right. So, can I get a marching order for heading down the stairs?
Have Jareem and I exited the
Downstairs
room
into
already?
the basement, or just downstairs where we were before?
Into the basement.
Sorry, have Jareem and I exited and are with everybody else, or are we still like
Yeah,
all
everyone's
on?
no, everyone's grouped now.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought we were still in another room, so I was very confused.
Even Chopper will go first.
I'll take
The
like
first
back
but
row.
at the first sign of danger, I'm gonna activate my totem transformation.
All right. So
I'm gonna go behind Jareem.
you guys are gonna be inside of a wall for a minute. I just wanna.
That's fine.
You know, Kate's like going ham on some ogres, so.
Oh my.
All right. So, there's only enough room right now for Dino and Chopper at the bottom of the steps. Dino, it's dark as you get towards the bottom of the steps, but you can make out that there's a person standing at the very bottom,
Oh, hell no.
and it
Nice.
is none other than Kaven. You found him.
Well, shit.
Kaven sees you and Chopper coming, and he just says, "Oh, this is great. I was looking all over for you. I had gone back to the town to try and get some reinforcements, but none would answer the call."
Sense motive.
Okay.
Guidance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's full of shit.
4.
He's full of shit.
activate totem transformation. I cross my arms. I say, "Great. What's the real reason why you're here?"
What do you mean? I already told
I'm a
you.
liar when I see one.
I went to the town.
I'm gonna like tell Chomper like go get Jakardro's passed down. He's gonna want to see this. You see this in Druidic. That way he doesn't understand what I'm saying.
Well, I don't think. Hold on. Does that allow you to learn secret languages? His thing. Circle of speaking. Let's see here. Yeah, so the circle of speaking is keyed to one language only, and that would be common. So
Fair enough. All right, new plan. I'm gonna shout in, not shout. I'm gonna like talk in Undercommon for Ursula and say, "Hey, go get Jakardro's. He's gonna want to see this."
Doing. Those are still in here. Find out next episode on.
oh well, geez, you're not gonna have to wait that long.
I know.
Yeah, Ursulin definitely hears Dino.
What do I hear?
He's Dino is telling you in Undercommon to send Jakardros down because there's something that he's gonna want to see.
Okay, I guess I do that. But doesn't anyone else know Undercommon, or is it just me?
Me and you.
Huzzah! We have a secret language. Gang, gang.
Secret language.
Gang. Yeah, secret language.
The
Ja-
fact that I know so many languages, but I'm still stupid in this game is fascinating.
Jakardros says, "Oh, okay. Well, actually, before I do that, I'm terribly sorry. I should have asked this before, but could someone please heal me?"
Oh.
So I'm gonna start like patting my coat and my armor and everything. Be like, well, you're out of luck for me.
Cade just rummages through their bag of holding and goes, "Well, I got 1 serious wound potion, 2 serious wound potion, 1 moderate wound potion, and a healer's kit." I just shrug.
I'm not picky. Just I need something. I'm sorry.
How fucked up are you? He just blatantly says.
You take a good look at him, and he's in pretty bad shape.
I just chuck one of the serious wounds at him.
Okay, so he's gonna
We're like, I'm not trying to let you die too.
go ahead and quaff that one down. He recovers 15 hit points.
Let's go.
And he makes his way downstairs where he stands next to Dino and sees, in fact, that yes, it is his fellow Black Arrow, Kaven Windstrike. And he says, "Kaven, what happened? Where were you?" And he's like, "Dino, you're standing right next to him. You could tell there's like a slight anger in his voice." Kaven just says, "Well, I'll tell you what I told him. I went to the town to try and recruit aid, but none would come."
Turn to face Jakardro's and says, "Yes, my judgment's telling me he's lying."
Cade's listening from the top of the stairs, trying to be stealthy.
Kaven says, "Well, at any rate, I understand your suspicion, but I'm here now. Let's finish what we started." And he's gonna move to open the door that is right next to Dino, right here. He's going to gently push it open. inside. This is a simple looking room. It might have once been a jailer's den or perhaps a torture chamber. But someone has gone through great pains to repurpose it. The air in this room now smells of sweet incense. And there are multicolored silken veils draped from floor to ceiling throughout. Between the rustlings of the veils, there are glimpses of giant cushions on some of the chairs in here. The floor is covered with luxurious looking red throw rugs and sheets. And inside there is a woman who looks very aristocratic. Like she has bright red hair. She has perfect skin, high cheekbones, bright, beautiful green eyes.
Nose dream girl.
And she's wearing a flowy, like
Nothing.
Nothing. No, she's wearing like a flowy, like almost like a blood red colored dress with like a green kind of like corset. And she says, "Oh, how wonderful! We have guests. So nice to meet all of you. Please come on in." Kaven.
Before I move a step, I remember something on the lines of people be able to disguise themselves before. I'm gonna see if either one is like pretending to be someone they're not.
Kaven's just going to step in a little bit. Yeah, so this is going to be I think it's a perception check to see through any potential disguise.
Guidance. 24.
So let's see here. Okay. And let's see her skills. Okay, so you take a good look at her, and while you might not be too sure what exactly it is that you're looking for, like specifically, you do find it pretty odd that there would be both a noble-looking woman holed up here in the basement of the keep of a fort, and that she would be seemingly thrilled to entertain a bunch of people in this moment. That does seem a bit off.
Yeah, it's weird.
I have a plan. I need to look something up first.
The woman,
What's the name I'm looking for?
the woman just says, "Well, please come in. Make yourselves comfortable."
Can Kate hear this from the stairs? From the top of the stairs? I
Yeah,
guess?
from like around the corner, or like around the corner of the doorway that she's in. Yeah, she's not really making any efforts to be quiet. She.
Well,
is-
Kate is.
Well, yeah, you might be, but the woman isn't. She's kind of just like inviting you all in.
Fuck! The thing I was looking for doesn't have her name.
Can I sense motive?
I mean, it's going to be difficult with only the audio cues, but yeah, you can try.
I understand.
Right,
it'd
I'm
be
also
difficult
gonna do that.
Kate, just like, who the fuck's inviting me in nicely in a dungeon? Like, I don't see them. I just hear the voice and I don't know shit.
Yeah, you're not.
Guidance for me.
Nothing
21.
about this seems weird to Cade. For Dino, let's see here. What?
All right, I'm just gonna waltz in then around the corner, stop being stealthy, and be like, "Hello." Oh wow.
I'm gonna send the ogre in with her.
And Kate's just gonna look up and down at the pretty lady.
So Cade goes in with an ogre thrall. The woman sees the thrall kind of squeeze through the doorway, and she looks confused and a bit disgusted, given its undead, decaying state.
Can Dream see her reaction?
You can if you want to be at the bottom of the stairs. Then yeah, certainly.
All right, yeah.
So she looks at as many of you as she can see, and she says, "Well, you certainly look like you've had your share of adventures. Tell me, what have you? What do you all do? What brings you here?"
First of all,
Well, I
where
was
are
told
we?
earlier I didn't get the result yet.
Oh, right. I'm sorry.
Wait a second. I'm not there, but I had a realization.
Well, I mean, you're there. You're just not inside the room. You're kind of just like on the staircase. Um,
Out of character. That's the captain, right? That was not there when we went into his room and read all the poems.
Like,
Probably his
like-
love interest.
No, the guy that you told me to send down because the other guy was there. That other guy that got angry. The guy that got angry at the other guy. The guy that I sent down. The other guy. Is that the captain?
no. The other guy is the guy that slipped away during your initial siege of the fort.
Okay, I thought that was the captain.
So, Dino,
Never mind my realization that it doesn't make any sense.
So, Dino, again, you're not entirely sure who this is or what her actual motivations are, but you get the sense that she knows that you're there. Like you get the sense that she knows why you're here. But that's really about as far as you can get. She's doing her best to keep up some kind of appearance. You're not sure what, but
Fuck. Alright, me and Trouble might as well go and make room for the others.
all
I'll go
right.
there, and I go here.
Okay, cool. So yeah, that'll make room for.
Kay's just blatantly checking her out at this point and just going, well, in a lot of different businesses, what are yours?
Oh, well, I could certainly give a similarly vague answer. I too am involved in many things.
Oh, that, you know what? That's fair. I deserve that. I literally adventure around and solve problems for money. That's pretty much how I live.
Oh, interesting. Well, the lot of you must be pretty strong to make it here. So since you're here, and since I'm in a generous mood, I have a bit of a proposal for all of you. I work for some very powerful people,
Ha ha ha.
and they would love to meet you. Especially this.
Question, can I hear this?
Yeah, you're all within earshot.
I'm gonna yell down the stairs, can I sell them guns?
One, shut up.
Never really thought about that. I'm sure they'd love some firearms. But my master, Mockmurian, he would just love to meet you. This will be great.
Pardon me, what was his name again?
The guy she just mentioned, or the name she just mentioned?
Yeah. Not a name we've heard before.
I'm gonna detect magic.
Okay. So there are. Let's see. 1, 2. Yeah, there are a few different magical auras. There are, I think, 4 total. Let me check here. 5 actually. All of them are coming from her. It you get the sense that she has many magic items on her person. Whether they're weapons or armor or other things, you're not sure, but she has quite a bit of magic at her disposal.
Do I know what any of them are?
Roll spellcraft. She's got a couple different weapons. She has a Sahedra medallion, exactly like the one you have. Make a perception check in addition to that, actually. Okay. You give her like a good look up and down. You see just barely visible on like the left side of her chest. You see like a little bit of a tattoo. The whole thing is invisible, but you see like a portion of a tattoo there.
The
That
master wouldn't happen to be a demon, would he?
she says, "Oh goodness, no, I don't deal with demons."
Well,
Does it look anything like Kaven's?
That's a good question. Actually, yes, it looks similar. It is different in color. Hers is green, whereas his was black.
Hmm.
She's going to take a step back, and she says, "Oh, don't mind me. I hear more voices outside of the door. Wouldn't want them to miss
Cade
out."
walks closer to her and says, "You don't need to move, love. We're not gonna do anything. We're all just chatting."
Well, there are more of you outside. I'd like them to come in as well.
Then why do you need to back up?
Well, look at yourselves. There's all this room behind me and very little room for all of you.
I guess since mode of that, I think there's a different reason why she wants all of us into this room.
Okay.
Cade just offers to help lead her outside and go, "Well, I guess the more of us are out there, and this room is quite crowded. So why don't we all just go out in the hall?"
29.
Okay. So it's not about getting all of you into the room. There is some other reason why she's making room, or perhaps giving herself more room. She hasn't really given away any tell as to why. But you know that she's not being fully truthful about, oh, I just want more of you to get into the room. It's not about that.
Is there any malice behind her intent?
Actually, no. I wouldn't say that what she has in mind is especially malicious.
Move down another to make room so the throne can come in a bit more, but Chomper's staying put.
Okay, that's fair. So yeah, the ogre thrall takes a step in. Leah just messaged saying she's staying on the staircase. Any of you who are outside, are you going to enter, or are you good where you are?
I'm gonna enter.
Okay, Cat enters.
Cade's been walking towards her, like at this point is reaching out to like grab her wrist, being like, "You have nothing to worry about." Like, not touching her yet, but like in the process of being like, why don't you come to us?
All right, so she I'm gonna make a check for her to see if she knows what you're doing. She's gonna sense motive you. Um, so you can roll bluff.
Guidance.
Okay. So she sees you reaching for her, and she kind of just gives you a little bit of like a side eye. Um,
So I give her a smirk, like a hey.
and she says, "Well, that won't be necessary."
Kate just goes, "Well, what do you mean? I'm just bringing you out of the way so more of my friends can come into the room as you want." And you say, "There's a ton of room behind you. I'm just offering a hand."
Yes, but
It's
there's
like a win-win.
I'm a capable woman. I can make room myself. At this point, she is going to kind of like look around at everyone. Um, her her gaze stops when she reaches Kaven.
Where is he?
He is
Oh,
next to Kat.
okay.
Um, she looks at him and says, "Now I would be remiss if I didn't congratulate you,
Me?
Kaven, on
Oh.
a job well done. Those oafish Kriegs. So sad. They would have had quite a lot of trouble taking this fort without the lovely details you provided us." And with that, she's going to cast a spell uh, directly behind her, and she is going to take a 5-foot step as a dimension door opens, and she steps through.
So was I close enough to possibly like grab onto her before the door closes, like the dimensional door?
You can try, sure. Make a combat maneuver check.
Me and Jumper also like to stop her from moving.
Oh, if she makes it, I have.
Kat is just sitting here like, what the fuck?
So yeah, any attempts to restrain her are going to be a combat maneuver check.
I'm gonna try and dispel her portal.
Okay, that's a good plan. All right, so okay,
Guidance to Jumper.
right.
So Kate's probably gonna eat shit considering what I just rolled.
Ha!
All right, so Dream, I need a. Let's see. This is a targeted dispel, I believe. So. Okay, so actually, this is going to function as a counterspell. So what we're going to do is you are going to roll a caster level check.
How do I do that?
Go to your spell tab and just click the Shaman 6 under the spellcasting box. All right, let me just make sure I have the counterspell rules correct. And let's see here. Let's see here. All right. So now she's going to roll her caster level.
I'm back.
Yeah, she rolls a 30 on her check. And any attempts to restrain her also fail. And
Since that's a
so
combat move, it defends higher than 28.
oh yeah. So then yeah, she steps through the dimension door out of sight, leaving all of you in a room with Kaven, who is looking around like she's lying. I didn't do anything, you know.
Grab that
Well,
motherfucker.
I'm gonna go ahead and move right there.
Okay.
Let me say, hey, Chikardros, mind coming in here again?
Certainly.
Kate's gonna look at Kaven and then look at Jakardros and say, "May I ask a question first?"
I was gonna go, hold on 1 second. I just want to try something. Hey, Katardos, you know what? How are you doing? You seem kind of stressed.
Well, Jakardros enters and he just says, "Make no mistake. I heard what that woman said."
So I don't know if you saw what Kat did.
Yeah, I see charm person.
Okay.
So he's going to roll his. That's a 7. So he is charmed.
Question. If,
So-
say, Chomper grabs a person that's charmed, does that change anything?
He would
He gets a +5 bonus on a saving throw.
yeah, I would rule that he would get an immediate saving throw with a +5.
All right, fair enough. Chomper does nothing for now.
Okay. It's like, oh, so tell me a little bit more about what happened then. Maybe we can clear up the misunderstanding.
I don't know what you mean. There were some nights, I would just leave the fort and go gamble a little bit, nothing evil.
And what would happen when you gambled?
Well, some nights I would win and some nights I would lose.
Wow, you must have a lot of debt racked up, don't you?
That's nobody's business.
Hey, buddy, I'm on your side.
Now.
I'm on your side. I want to get to know. It looks like we're stuck here, so I want to know a little more about you.
Well, what could you possibly want to know? I don't.
Kate
For one thing, I've been traveling for weeks and feeling rather lonely. But for another, like I said, we're kind of stuck here. So maybe I want to see if you're going to be an ally or not. I mean, come on, I'm not going to hurt you. You can be honest with me.
Well,
No, I can raise your friend from the dead to do that.
He can raise your friend from the dead.
Wait, what friend? What happened?
I don't know. What friend, Jareem?
Isn't that his friend that we have in the bag of holding?
I don't know. Is it? Why don't you show him?
Kate
There
just
was a
kind
bit
of
of an accident. We
grin.
think you might know this guy.
He looks at Jakardros and he just says, "Wait, that's right. Where's Vale?"
Kate opens the
Oh.
bag and lets the head of Vale's body pop out and goes, "Right here."
Okay, you didn't have to do that way, but honestly, Vale failed.
Hold on. He's okay. So you see him kind of like retch a little bit, but he manages to hold it together.
I am
hold
going
it
to
closer to his
apologize for my
face.
friend's insensitivity.
I hold it closer to his face and say,
Yeah.
"See, proof, it's him, right? I didn't grab the wrong
D-
body,
d- d-
right?"
Yeah.
Kane, you can let it go.
Let it go. I mean,
Honestly, he
okay,
felt
and then
trying
I dropped
to.
the head into his lap. I know,
Honestly,
like, I'm holding it back, but
he felt trying to defend me. He saved my life.
And he'll get back up and hit you.
Wait, me or him?
Yes.
Kaden
No.
asking this in character, like, wait, me or him?
The body.
The body will get back up and hit me?
No! God damn it, Cat.
Oh man. This is...
Out of character. Kat is purposely doing this to kind of disarm Kravos.
Kaven.
Kaven, sorry. We have too many freaking K names.
This is true. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Not enough E names.
But yes,
So-
she is purposely doing this to disarm Kaven. Like, he's charmed, he's listening to her, she's trying to be like, hey, we're a bit eccentric, but we're not dangerous. And
just
your
wanted
friend
to
was
know
my
that
friend. You
Sorry
can
for
trust
interrupting.
us.
You should already know we're dangerous.
Kay just is apologizing for traumatizing him with his friend's dead bodies. Well, just head hanging out of a bag, and then saying, "Well, I just wanted to know who that lady was, and since she knew who you were, I just obviously she's just trying to make us turn on one another, and that's like a bad guy 101. So like, of course, like I know you went to town, like I believe you, man. But
Yeah, so, but
if she knew your name, that means you know of her at least, and you can at least tell us who she was. Like, we're on the same side, so
yeah, we're
you
just
know,
trying to
hang
piece
out.
together what's happening.
Oh, good point. Tim, quick thing.
Just I actually wanted to clarify something real quick because I made sure to read the rest of the spell. Any act that threatens the charm person just breaks the spell.
Okay.
So
Well, that's why I am talking sweetly and not actively trying to hurt him.
yeah.
Yeah, and Kim was just being their quirky self, just being matter of factly being like, "Oh yeah, that's your dead friend right here."
Yeah, no, I wanted to just correct myself. So all right, Dino, what's up?
So she said that he's the reason why the ogres got in the fort so quickly. Can I roll sense motive to see if that's true?
Okay, so yeah, her words were that the ogres would have had a lot of trouble taking the fort without the details he provided to her or them. She said us, so it's, could be her and others. But yes, go ahead and roll sense motive. I mean,
Guidance.
it's kind of, just because she's already gone, it's kind of weird, but all right. 17,
18.
18, right. Yeah, there's, actually, you know what? I'll have him roll bluff against that. We'll make this more organic, given that he also. Okay, so there's some truth to it, to what she said.
So what happened? Did
But you didn't help the ogres.
It's okay. I'm sure you didn't mean to. Maybe you just got drunk and said something you shouldn't have. I mean, especially when you're upset and you're losing, you don't really think sometimes. God knows I've said enough of stupid shit while drunk.
So while Kevin's not looking at Cade and is looking at opposite, like directly, I'm looking at Jakaro's and like motioning like murder him when done talking, and trying to do that stealthily.
Jakardros, without like, I want to be honest, Jakardros is just tunnel visioned on this man right now. Like he is not really noticing anything else that's going on. You look at him, and his right hand is like, he's like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's we'll go. Well, yeah, I didn't want to go with twitching, but we'll just say that
Right.
it's hovering just above like the hilt of his sword, and yeah, he is like a hair trigger away from like drawing it.
Kay's just trying to get his, like, that's why I'm doing these faces so animatedly and so like being like, okay, now don't, like, neck cutting motion, and then until, like, and then hands up, hands together, clapping without actually touching, and like up and down, like talking by my mouth.
Does Cat see any of this?
You're standing next to Cade, so I would say yeah.
I
Okay.
feel like he's about to say a name, and I don't want him to get murdered right when he does.
So Cat's just gonna look over and be like, "What are you doing?"
Kate just points at Kaven and just smiles, and then points at Jakaris and goes, "Mm-mm."
Okay, Kevin. So seriously, like, I mean, I know you said you were losing a lot. Maybe you just got drunk and like I said, it happens to the best of us. So what happened, bud? Hello?
Yeah, sorry. I was thinking what I'm gonna have him say.
Hey, sweetie.
He
Sorry, talking to the dog.
Yeah, I figured. He looks around, takes an especially long look at Jakardros, given what he's doing. He says, "It wasn't supposed to be like this."
So what happened?
I was, let's say, observant of the usual goings on around the fort. Who was here at what time? That sort of thing.
Okay.
We all knew the commander liked his communion walks. We all knew that he was gone for days at a time. And we all knew the schedule for the other patrols.
So you're very knowledgeable then. What'd you do with that knowledge?
Well,
And
you heard the woman. She
yes, but why?
claims
Who
claims that I gave her information to facilitate the ogres taking the fort.
Did you?
He hesitates for quite a bit.
Look, I'm not gonna hurt you. I just want to know what happened.
Cade also looks at him and goes, "Look, I just want a name. I really don't think you're a terrible human who meant the demise of all their friends. I do think you're a fucking idiot, and I'm not gonna kill you. I can promise you that. I just
Can
want
I
a
do
name."
something real quick?
Jakardros is just beside himself.
I'm not gonna
Kat is
kill
just
him.
going to
I
look
never
at
said
him
anything
very
about
carefully
myself.
and be like, yeah, yes, Kate and I, we are not, we are, or Kate and I are, Kate and I will not, or Kate and I will not hurt you. And then just do a little side eye to Jacardos, meaning she is not to kind of hint that she's not promising about him.
Yeah.
Like she's trying to do it subtly.
Jakardros looks at Kat and says, "Can I kill him now?"
Oh,
Not yet.
I'd really like to. I'd really
Carlos,
like
I
to kill him
understand
now.
your anger. However, you cannot let
Alright.
emotion overtake you.
No,
All right, there's information we need to proceed to best way to succeed. Remember, we'd all die here. It all would have been for nothing.
He just says.
Calm down.
He just says, "Well, what more do you want to know?"
With the woman's name?
Who did
Kate
he work for? Anything about the lamia that's up ahead?
Like,
Be
why
surprised if he
give all
mentions
this
his
information
death.
in the first place, knowing that would essentially sentence him to death? And Cass just gonna look like, come on, that wasn't a secret.
Kaven just looks at directly at Kat and just says, "You want to know her name?"
Would love it.
Lucretia.
Okay. Cade says, Cade literally just grabs this man and literally just hits him with a hold person so he can't move.
Okay, so the charm spell is over because you're attempting to do this.
That's like, well,
God damn it.
I did all I could to protect you. And just backs off.
Let's see now. Is he paralyzed? Will save. Yeah, that's a 9. He's paralyzed.
Well, Cat's like, okay, he's paralyzed, but he can still listen, right?
He's still capable of listening, yes, but he can't talk.
Okay, cool. So Cat's like, I'm sorry, I can't. I did what I could, but this one, he's real angry at you.
Jakardros.
So as he's paralyzed, can I grab Kaven?
Body out of the bag slightly right in front of his face and tell Jakaros, have fun, do what you want. He's gonna look at his repercussions right in the face until he dies.
Jakardros looks at Cade and he's already beginning to draw his longsword and he just says, with pleasure. And Dino, yeah, it's an easy enough task to just grab Kaven. He's paralyzed.
So I'm gonna grab him by his back and like hold him up right in front of Jakardros.
But yeah, at this point, Kat is just walking away. She's like, I can't guarantee what they're gonna do to you. I only promised myself. And Cade, but as you see, Cade has a mind of her own.
All right,
Cade
so
just brings up, I did nothing to kill you, sir.
This
I'm
is
just holding your face.
This is a coup de grace autocritical. He makes 2 attacks, and then Kaven has to make a fortitude save against the damage to prevent being insta-killed, basically. So, Jakardros. Let me roll the save. Okay. So, Jakardros takes his longsword and kind of slashes Kaven across like the midsection. He doesn't die from the first well, it's 2 swings. So Jakardros just looks at him and says we trusted you. You were one of us, one of our own. I know you can't answer me right now, but I hope that wherever you go next, that person makes you answer for your crimes. And he swings again. Okay.
That's like, I'm pretty sure we could have gotten more info from him, but it's fine. Who's Lucretia?
Once again, well, Lucretia, that name rings a bell to you because that's from the letter that was found when you killed Zanisha.
Oh, right. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I did need that reminder.
That was the exact same name I was looking for, but I couldn't find it. God damn it.
This time, Jakardros, before he swings, he asks Dino to like spin Kaven around the other way.
Of course.
He takes with his 2 swings. He just cuts Kaven's hamstrings. And
that's like, dang. Cat winces at that.
And he begins to wind up for a 3rd set of strikes, and he looks over at Dino and says, "Bring him closer."
Cat's like, look, that's enough.
No such thing.
No,
Move closer.
I know you're upset,
No,
but you've got your revenge.
Kate's fangs are out, has literally wiped the blood splatter off their face and has licked it off their hands and going, no, this is fine.
Cat, Jakar looks at Cat and says, I'm not done. And all of you promised that I could have my vengeance. And so
And you have. I am not stopping you from having your vengeance, but I am stopping you from becoming a monster.
he as
Airzone's just sitting on the steps.
as Dino yeah, exactly. Someone's not seeing any of this, just like, oh yeah, I'm just chilling on the stairs petting my cat.
I'm just chilling with Shalelu. We're just having a conversation about the mechanisms behind guns and how I create them.
Well, Shalelu is at this point she is kind of distracted as she watches her stepfather deliver.
Oh no, yeah, she can be distracted all she wants, but Airzone's still gonna like describe the pin mechanism for firing a bullet.
Oh my god. All right.
This is amazing, and I totally love it.
The main way to become a monster is to like withhold your emotions to the point where they boil over. He's getting his emotion out now. So
anyway,
that's why I say let him kill him.
So
even more.
as
Look,
Dino, as you bring Kaven slightly closer to Jakardros takes his left hand, grabs Kaven by the collar. He doesn't instruct you to let go. You're both holding him up. And
Kaven's already dead, right?
Not yet.
Oh, never mind. I thought he was dead.
No.
I'm sorry. I take that back. I take back everything I just said. I thought he was dead.
At what point should Arslan pay attention and intervene?
So at this point, Jakardros is also gripping onto Kaven. And he says, may Vale eternally torment your soul. And he raises his longsword and just off with his head.
You deserved it.
When you said that, I thought of Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies with the wolf, the hellhounds, where it's like, fetch me their souls.
Meanwhile, I'm like, wait, when did the Queen of Hearts enter the picture?
Oh my god.
Girls wanted his head, but he didn't want anything to do with his body, right?
Yeah, he only wanted his head, and as soon as the head hits the floor, he picks it up, he grabs it, he's like, may this be an example for the Black Arrows who will come after me.
They say, well, I don't think you want the body. Care to make him into pulverized paste?
That's like, look, he's dead. I say just take the head as a trophy and move on.
Yeah, Jakardros has like sort of a slight look of satisfaction on his face now that he has Kaven's head in hand, and he looks at Dino. He just says, honestly, I really don't care what you do with his body. I got what I want.
Oh, we could turn it into a zombie.
Chomper, catch.
Not without a head, you can't.
Oh, you can't?
No.
That's like, alright,
bullshit.
let's just leave him here to rot. Honestly, we don't have the room, and quite frankly, I have no interest in reanimating this guy.
It's a double chomp to a corpse.
Oh, if Chomper wants to eat him, go for it.
Oh yeah, if
No, he's not eating him. Chomper just has like his I forget what it's called. I'm calling his chomper. Like it doesn't allow him to eat while he's
the jaw,
it, so
the
he's
metal
just doing
jaw.
that.
Yeah, Chomper.
He's just gonna pulverize and spit it out.
Yeah, he extremely perforates this corpse, this headless corpse. It's now full of holes, basically Swiss cheese, and Chomper then spits it out, having dealt 64 points of damage to a corpse.
And all is well. Now, everyone, if you please give me some room, because something tells me that we're gonna be in a very big fight later on, and I need to be at my utmost power. So.
All right, so So, those of you who saw, or actually no, Jakardros, never mind. Jakardros is going to look at everyone and say, "Well, she couldn't have gotten too far."
Didn't she just open a portal to another dimension, or did I imagine that?
You didn't imagine that, no.
So how could she not have gotten too far?
Roll spellcraft,
Guidance.
because you know of this spell, given that it's on your list.
It's on my list. Wait, you mean this is a spell I have and I don't remember?
Well, not have as in you
You're
like you know
14,
it, but
right?
it's a spell that
got it,
you're
got it.
able to cast. All right, so 14.
Yeah.
So yeah, she used she went through a dimension door, which does have a range limit. It's like a few hundred feet.
Okay. So that's how she probably didn't go too far.
Right. You know, she could be above you, she could be further underground, she could be elsewhere.
Alright. So Kelsey's like, okay, so she couldn't have gone too far with that spell that she used. So she's probably still in the building, just in another part of the building. Let's start searching.
All right. So, let's have a group perception check.
Guidance for me.
Do I roll at disadvantage since I'm not paying attention?
No, this is going to be like after everyone goes back up to the main floor and begins searching.
Let's go.
Okay. Let me roll for the NPCs as well.
Can Jumper use send as he's searching?
Yeah, certainly.
I'm roll 20. There we go.
So Jakardros rolls a 20. Shalala rolls a 28. So.
28. Let's go.
All right, so basically everyone who rolled above a 20, which is most of you, you get up to the main level, and some of the scents that were down in the room with her, like the incense and just the sweeter aromas than what you guys have been dealing with previously in here. You know, like the foul, like decay and refuse smells that tend to be surrounding ogres. Some of those nicer smells have been here very recently. And it's not you guys taking it with you. She's nearby.
All right.
Down her location, Chomper. Track her down.
Chopper begins moving towards the main door that leads back outside.
Everybody follow Chopper.
All right. So you follow Chomper. You follow Chomper, and sure enough, there she is. But she has now assumed her true form, which looks the same from the waist up, roughly. However, her lower half is now let me see here. Her lower half is now that of an emerald green snake.
Well, that's just great.
You're Lucretia.
The same.
Killed your sister, now kill you. That wild shape.
Yeah.
Huge size.
All right. So you guys can rearrange your tokens real quick if you want to.
I will wild shape into an ankylosaurus.
Also, if this means you need me to move the ogre thrall or anything, just let me know.
Go right there. Okay.
So yeah, go ahead and kind of
Wait,
place yourselves wherever you want to be.
Actually,
Gonna give you a few seconds for this, and then we'll get started.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where I want to go. Actually, I'm gonna.
I like our nat 20.
There we go. Okay.
Okay. Anybody else want to move themselves?
I'm trying to.
Saving me and Chomper because I'm about to be size huge, and while I can just move past them, Chomper can't charge past them.
Kate wants to move all the way
So,
up front and say hi to the
y'all
pretty
move
lady.
like right there.
So I'm hiding like behind that pillar that's right here, kind of. Well, not hiding, but trying to use it partially as cover because it looks like it sticks out a little bit more than the rest of the wall. Does that make sense?
Okay.
That made sense to me.
All right. Given Dino's size, I'm gonna move the NPCs around a bit. Everybody else good?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Rob, you need me to move the ogre? Rob? Rob?
Said he'll be right back a while ago. I don't.
Oh,
think
did he?
it's
I must have missed it. All right, so I'll move. He'd probably want the ogre up front like that, so I'll just move him there. All right, let's roll some initiative.
What a miss.
I was asking you if you wanted me to move the ogre, but I moved him up front. I don't know if you want him there or if you want him somewhere else. But
what are we doing?
you guys are now outside of the fort again. You've tracked down the woman who dimension doored away. It is indeed Lucretia, who...
Is there still a dead ogre outside the wall?
Yes, those two bodies are still there. However, I don't know if you're able to animate them. Let me see if there's like a limit on that. Let's see here. Animate dead. Doesn't look like it. So yeah, you'd be able to send Babu to animate them if you want. You'd have to just give him. You basically use your turn to give him the touch spell, and then go from there.
I'll do that.
All right, so yeah, we're all rolling initiative.
Did you see that one?
I did, yeah. I'll add it manually. So we just need Cat and.
Oh, sorry. There we go. For once, I didn't get an initiative roll that was shit. Go me.
Okay, let's see. Kib goes on his turn. Okay. All right. I think we're good. So. Lucretia goes first. she is going to take a 5-foot step. She's going to make a full attack. She's going to draw 2 daggers. Alright, so the first strike is against the Ogre Thrall. That is a critical hit, and the Ogre Thrall is destroyed. The second strike is against Cade. That is a 31 to hit. That is 23 points of damage. Strike number 3 is a critical hit against Cade. That is 33 points of damage. And with her offhand, she uses her other dagger against Cade. That is a...
Did my partner just die?
No, I have to recalculate one of these attacks because it's with 2-weapon fighting. So the final attack is going to miss. However, Cade, I need you to make a will saving throw.
Can you roll that for me, please?
Sure. Okay. So the strikes that Lucretia has unleashed on you, they aren't merely affecting your body. They also have sort of like pierced your mind and weakened it a bit. You suffer a point of wisdom drain.
What is wisdom drain?
So drain is
Obviously, it's drain of wisdom.
So drain is like ability drain is basically the same as ability damage, except ability drain does not it doesn't recover over time. It requires magic to recover lost points. It's basically like you permanently lose those points until you use magic to get them back.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
Cat isn't on the turn order. Let me fix that. Thank you for pointing that out. Alright, so that is going to be the end of Lucretia's turn. Which means it's Ursulin's turn.
Oh yeah. I know at least 2 of those hit.
Alright, so 3 shots. Yeah, the second one is a miss. However, the first and last ones hit. You're noticing that your shots are not quite hitting as hard as you think they are.
Pitchy's got some armor skin on. What didn't the other Lamia have the same thing where I was shooting her but it wasn't hitting as hard as I thought it would?
I don't remember. Possibly. Let me confirm that for you.
It was like something where they harden their skin.
Let's see. No, she didn't have anything like that. You have fought things in the past that have had damage resistance like this, though.
What was it that had it?
Might have been
Amy was
Aldern.
one of them.
Yeah, Mammy Girl was one of them.
Oh, then she might have the same thing that Mammy has. I'm
Possibility.
just gonna yell out beings and saying this bitch is like a rock. I can't hit her.
Insult him.
Yep.
Well, it's true they get a -2 to strength and con because they're young, but they get a +2 to the same things because of feet I have. So I just changed them back.
Right. Okay.
Oh shit, I have my spells. How do I have my spells? I thought I used my spells.
Well, you shot your gun this turn, but
No, I didn't. You know what? I don't know.
at any rate, Shalelu is going to notch a couple arrows.
Oh, can I use this thing as cover?
Yeah, you can kind of duck behind it for partial cover. Yeah. Shalelu fires 2 arrows, 21 and a 13. Both of those miss. And she is going to kind of take a cue from you, and she's going to kind of duck behind there as well. And it's now Kat's turn.
And I continue to explain how my gun works to Shalelu.
All right, so yeah, it's Kat's turn.
Okay. Wait, I got my spells back, right? Or do I?
No, you haven't.
Like, we haven't rested? Okay,
no,
no,
you
I just
haven't
wanted to
rested.
double check. Alright, cool. So,
You're basically just like
I'm
standing
gonna use a
under
lightning bolt.
huge ass Dino's legs. Okay, so first things first, I need you to make a caster level check.
How do I do that?
So you go to your spells tab, and where it says Sorcerer 9, you're gonna click that. Okay, so you beat her spell resistance, which means the spell takes effect. She still gets a save against it, but the spell resistance would mean that if you didn't beat it, the spell would just fail entirely. So she's gonna get a reflex save. That's a 23, so she takes half damage. So it's 13 points as your lightning bolt. Actually, wait. That emanates in a line. Yeah, so you are going to have to either move or I'm going to have to force Chopper to make a reflex save as well because he's in your way.
Oh, I'm just gonna kind of... Alright, cool. So I will just move here. And do that.
Alright, so yeah, you... what building is that? You kind of duck inside that... oh, it's the cookhouse. So it's an open air structure. So you kind of just like duck inside there and make sure that nobody else is in your path. And yeah, you've released your lightning bolt from your hands, and it travels in a straight line, true, right to Lucretia. Impacts, and while it wasn't a full hit, she does still take 13 points of electricity damage from it. So, you did something.
And I'm just gonna... Alright, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'm going to duck back behind her.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, that is gonna be... So yeah, it was pretty much like all your movement just to get there. So...
Oh, never mind, then I stay there.
You're gonna stay there.
I couldn't find us, so I have us spread all the way out, so it looked a lot smaller than it actually was.
Oh, no worries. Alright, so Jareem, it's your turn.
Okie dokie. So yeah, I'm just gonna give Babu the touch spell.
All right, so Babu is now holding an animate dead casting.
Yeah, and I'm gonna send him to the 2 ogre bodies that are outside the walls.
All right, so let's see here. That's gonna be. All right, so with Babu's action, he touches the ogres and releases the animate dead casting. Let me see here. So yeah, those will take effect, and these 2 ogres will now rise. And then Babu can make it part of the way back to you with the rest of his movement.
All right, and then I'm gonna send the thrall that I have.
Oh, he's
near me.
destroyed. He's destroyed.
What?
She crit him with her first attack and just
Bitch!
ended him. Yeah.
Oh, you bitch! All right.
So, Cade, you are very badly hurt after taking the full brunt of Lucretia's attacks. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna look directly at her and go, is this because I hit on you?
She just says, "No, dear. You just happen to be within my reach."
Oh, okay. Feel a little bit better. And then Kate just... I'm within touch range of her, right?
Yes.
She is alive, correct?
Very much so.
Actually, no, that's not the one I meant to touch. Click. I was opening the tab. Take the
Alright.
second spell is what I meant to click. I was yelling at the moment I clicked.
I don't
I didn't even see
see...
I
Hold on
clicked,
here.
okay. I have my
No,
character sheet on public screen.
I
so I was
under-
clicking.
No,
Okay.
it's fine. It's fine. I understand what you're trying to do. I didn't see something that I needed. Okay, so we're gonna fix that real quick. Go ahead and this spell is subject to spell resistance, so go ahead and roll a caster level check for me. Okay, the spell succeeds. 22 hits her touch AC. So that is going to deal 18 points of damage. You gain 18 temporary hit points. She does, however, get an attack of opportunity against you because you are casting next to her. So she will make a single attack against you. Aha. That is a critical hit.
The pain there her, first of all, also.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't hypnotic stare her, did I? No, then
You
it doesn't
didn't,
count.
but I
didn't,
mean,
you're right. No, it's fair. I want to be fair. I didn't do the hypnotic stare.
Now's the wrong time to want to be fair.
I always want to be fair, and I'm dumb about it, and I always assume immediately if I'm staring at a target, leering her up and down, I role play, but then I don't actually say that I use the ability, and it's stupid.
so she sees you casting, and you you go to grab her wrist, and you do, and your spell goes off. However, her arm strength is a bit too strong for you, and she's able to kind of twist free and stab you with her dagger. She stabs you square in the chest. She deals you 34 points of damage, and you are unconscious.
Wait, I got my 18 temporary first, though.
Yeah, you only had 8 before that.
Oh, on my screen it showed 26.
Well, yeah, I'd added that in, so it was 8 plus 18, 26, and then she dealt you 34.
Oh, I put 18 in the temporary after that. My bad, I got confused. Okay.
No, it's okay. I just did it all in one thing, because at least then I can see it without having to open sheets. So,
Yeah, no,
Kate is unconscious and is currently bleeding out. It is now Dino's turn.
Alright, Tim, enough fucking around. It's time.
Okay.
Time for the 5th level spell slot.
Alright, what are we doing?
We're summoning.
Of course we're summoning. What are we summoning?
Fuck! Give me 1d3, you fucking filthy.
2
Ankylosaurus.
Ankylosauruses? Okay. Oh, whoops, hold on. That's not the token. I have it here.
All times d3.
Where do you want them?
Well, we're on the supposed to be large size.
Yeah,
There we
I'm
go.
doing it. Doing it.
I just right there and then we'll do the trick.
Alright, let me... Hold on. I gotta... Summon Ankylosaurus. Let me just open the sheet so I have the information in front of me. So let's see. 23 AC on both of them. We gotta roll some hit points, so... The bonus is what, plus 9 for the hit points, right? Because it's your druid level?
Yes.
Okay, so... 84 and 78
Let's go.
for their hit points. Okay, so you summon 2 Ankylosaurus behind her in a flanking position. That's your standard. So now we can proceed with their actions and Chomper's actions.
Yes, and they are both going to attack, because, yes.
As well as any movement you want to make.
I'm never going to move, but it all depends on what happens here.
Gotcha. Okay.
First they'll attack. Yes!
Alright, so that is a good amount of damage. The second attack is a miss.
No. Remember, like, if they don't get to attack...
Right, yeah, sorry. I forgot that it automatically puts that in because their base attack bonus is plus 7, so that's why it does that.
It's weird.
So,
Now,
yes,
Tim,
that is a hit.
Roll Fortitude.
I will.
On!
Let's see here. Fortitude save. 21. That's a failure. She's dazed.
Bitch is dazed. Can't do shit. Now we'll attack again. Because why not?
Alright, so second Ankylosaurus. That's a 22 is a miss.
Does a 24 hit?
24 does not hit either.
Fuck, doesn't matter. We already got what we need. Now, I am going to move right here. And Chomper. Decisions. Do we move K now? She can't do shit this turn. Let's get K to safety. Chomper's putting Cade right about here.
Alright, so Chomper gently picks up Cade, swings them around, plops them next to Urslan and Shalelu. So, yeah, Urslan, you see Cade's unconscious, bleeding out body just dropped in front of you by Chomper.
Nice.
Now, in order for the bitch to get to any of you, they have to get through me. Let me see. I moved, Chomper did their thing, they did their thing, I end my turn.
Alright. it is Jakardros' turn. Jakardros is going to move to here. He is going to place his hand on Cade, and he just says, well, I was going to help myself, but you need it more than me. And he's going to cast Cure Light Wounds on Cade. Cade is healed for 12 hit points. So Cade is at 4 and now awake.
Cade gasps and just kind of goes, nope, don't like that. Don't like that place. Nope, no, not going back there yet. Not ready. Who, hello, oh, pretty lady who wants to murder me. Still here. Gotcha. Okay.
Jakardros then turns around and he just says, Kib, to me. And Kib leaps over and kind of like sits in front of Jakardros. And Jakardros places his hand on Kib and he just says, old friend, I want you to stay back this time. I can't lose you. And he ends his turn. Back to the top of the round. Lucretia is dazed, so she can't do anything.
Bitch!
And it's now Ursulin's turn.
He's a cantrip, a standard action.
Usually, depends which one it is.
Stabilize.
Cade's awake. They were just healed.
I was talking more about... Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind, we're good. Alright, I'm gonna shoot.
Alright, so you poke out from the cover just far enough that you have a clear shot. You have 2 shots in your rifle. Oh, deadly aim. I haven't seen that one. I was beginning to think you forgot you had that.
Never. I only save it for the hard to hit.
Let's go.
Alright, so yeah, deadly aim gives you plus 4 to your damage when you hit, which your first shot hits. However, hold on, is that right? Is that damage right? Hang on.
I don't know, I feel like...
1 from a magic item.
Did I not turn off rapid shot? Oh, no, I did.
You didn't check off deadly aim on your sheet.
Okay, let me reroll it. Just for the damage, I'm gonna reroll.
Okay. Well, I mean, no, you don't have to. I could calculate it. It's plus 4, so it's 11 points. So yeah, your shot lands, and Lucretia, recoils a little bit from the blast. I mean, she's dazed. She doesn't really react too much. And then your second shot just sails past her shoulder and in between the 2 Ankylosaurus that Dino has just summoned.
Oof.
So, and I assume you're just going to be ducking back where you were, or are you going to move anywhere else, or you good there? Okay. Shalelu is going to notch a couple more arrows and try to fire at Lucretia. 22 and a 19, those are both misses. It's now Kat's turn.
Let's see. Sorry, I'm making debates.
Okay.
You know what? Cat's gonna step in front of Babu. I think I can do that, right?
Babu's in the air, so yeah, you can...
Or I step on top of it. So, will the Ankylosauruses be hit if I use Shout?
Possibly. Let's see here. Shout is... Yeah, Shout's a 30-foot cone, so that is gonna be... Yeah, that would hit both of them.
Okay, so in that case, I am going to use ball lightning.
Alright, ball lightning.
Oh shit! Damn!
What?
Galasaurus crit! Wait, that's a stun!
Hi.
Yeah, actually it is. You're right. Hold on. Let me deal with this first, and then I'll get back to that.
Of course.
So we gotta make this smaller. If you want them placed elsewhere, just let me know. Or if they're good there.
I can't see them.
They're here and here.
Beautiful, that is perfect.
Alright, go ahead and roll a caster level check, because these are also subject to spell resistance.
Ew.
Okay, so, the globes of lightning, they come out, and they're there. They just don't affect her on this turn.
Okay, I will accept that.
But, oh, didn't mean to do that. She's still, like, here. Okay, so let me change the days. That is now a
Panther is very
stun.
disappointed by my roll.
Let me scroll back up here so I can see the attack. And, okay, Dino, roll 1d4.
Not too bad.
Okay, so yeah, it's just two round stun instead of a 1 round daze. So we can fix that now. Let me just real quick see if that would have changed any of these attacks.
All right. So
Results. She has a so
I hear the dog whining.
yeah, he's got to go. So I am going to just run out and do that.
okay, sure. All right, so here's what would have changed with the stun. The second Ankylosaurus attack is now a hit, as well as Shalalu's first arrow is a hit. So that was a little bit more damage there, and it's now Dream's turn. So, Dream, the ogres that you've just animated are going to attempt to scale the wall of the fort and get inside. Both of them easily make it on top of the wall.
All right, buddy. All right, Mom. We're going. We're going. I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no worries. So yeah, Dream, it's your turn. Your ogres have made it onto the wall. On top of the wall, I meant to say. So yeah, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna throw my impaler at her.
Okay. 21. Well, she is flanked. Although it's not melee.
It's melee. Well, I guess it's range.
Well, you're throwing it at her. I mean, she is completely surrounded. Yeah, I'll say it hits. Yeah. Because that becomes 23, and that would be a hit. So, yeah, I mean, just like everyone else who is not attacking with spells, the hit doesn't seem to do as much as you think it should, but you definitely did hit her.
Such a hit deserves an Oreo mini.
There's still whatever Babu wants to do, or...
Babu's gonna stick with me for now.
Alright, so Babu finishes getting back to you. And it's now Cade's turn.
Alright, Cade's gonna take some steps back. A lot of steps back. As many steps back as Cade possibly can take that back.
So that can get you, like, to the south gate, basically.
Well, and where I can still do an action, I should say.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess figure out what you want to do, and
Let's see, where am I?
we'll go from there.
Cade. Where's her? So I'm gonna put her under my stair.
Alright. I think it's just got, what, a 30-foot range, I think?
Yes.
So, yeah, Hypnotic Stare.
And then I'm going to put her under hideous laughter.
Alright. So, make a castle level check.
I don't always click off of that page when I know where it is.
Okay, 25, so the spell goes through. Will saving throw. That's a 14. So, she's stunned. So there's no real, like, visible change to her. But, she is affected by the spell.
Alright,
Or actually, is she? Is she? Hang on. Okay, so she has immunity to mind affecting, so when it gets to her turn, I'll have you roll the D100 for that.
Oh, of course. Alright, well, yeah, besides that, besides drinking the other serious potion, serious light wound potion, I am my turn, because I don't think I can do that.
Drinking a potion yourself is a swift, so... Oh, no, because staring was your swift, so no, you wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, so I'm gonna back up farther away,
Okay.
and that's about it. I'm, like, behind here.
Alright, so let's see. Yeah, so you get to right there. It is Dino's turn.
Alright, Tim.
Alright,
Let's pile on some more statuses.
let's do it.
And attack.
16 misses, or 18, because she's flanked. 18 misses.
I don't think stun is going to help much with that.
I mean, it does help a lot in reducing the number you have to hit, but 18 is still below that, so...
Fair enough. Second hit.
It's a 20. It's 29, that hits.
Oh, fortitude.
Okay. Let's see here. Fortitude. 21. So, I mean, stun and daze basically the same thing, roughly, but, yeah, she's also...
Beat him.
Yeah, okay, fair. So yeah, she is now also dazed.
And let's see if I can't pile on a staggered, because why the fuck not?
All right, well, let's see it.
On character sheet. Things are happening here.
This is a big moment.
I am not taking the dog out because someone is moving and
She's
she's
not
like,
responding.
nope.
Hurry up.
What are you trying to do?
I'll smack. There we go, fuck's sake. Let me see. You do 3d6. Not the other one. Let's pile on a vital strike because fuck this bitch.
Okay.
First of all, bam. Yes.
He's like cheering for Dino in the corner. He's like, yeah, fucker.
All right, so
And
you get to
add
roll.
another 3d6.
Yes. So 10, okay,
yes.
plus 24, 34. That's going to, of course, be reduced by her defenses, but
Roll fortitude.
what do I have to beat?
Now it's 24 because the save DC is strength based, and mine is one higher than the Allosaurus.
Got it. 15.
Haha, now she's staggered.
Okay, well, again, that doesn't affect her action economy at all, but it is an additional
Feels good.
condition on top of all of this. How long does that last? One round?
Run round.
One round, okay.
Now Chomper is getting off a double chomp.
Okay.
Yes.
34 hits and 29 hits. So those are some big fucking chunks of damage.
She grabbed.
She's not.
It's on the ground. Oh, never mind. She's not on the ground anymore. Never mind. I was about to say like all these statuses, and Chomper still can't grab her.
Oh yeah. I'll tell you after we're done what her CMD is, and yeah, it's
No, it's gonna be really high. I'm just saying, like all these statuses, I'm surprised that it doesn't work. I know it shouldn't. It's still kind of
true. Yeah. All right, so that's everything. Okay. It's Jakardros' turn. He is. Let's see. He doesn't have that spell prepared twice, so he is going to move to here and try to find a shooting lane. He gets one shot because he moved more than 5 feet. He rolls a 27, which does hit. That deals a little bit of damage. With that attack, some magical energy seems to fall off of her with that last hit. Top of the round. Lucretia still cannot do anything. She is still stunned for another round. Well, she's stunned until after all these other conditions besides what Cade put on last until the end of Dino's turn.
Do I have to roll the 100?
Yes, please do. Please do. Unless, of course, the Ankylosaurus is hit again. 31, so the Hideous Laughter does not affect her this turn, but it doesn't matter. She already has no action economy to speak of.
Yeah, okay.
Ursulin, your turn.
Okay. How's she looking?
Not great.
I'm gonna take advantage of that. I'm gonna use deadly aim again.
She is stunned and dazed and staggered and stared at and hideous laughter, but
So I'm gonna do. What's really funny is I'm gonna do deadly aim and rapid shot at the same time, so it's gonna be like a -3 on each of my shots.
Well, this is with the pepper box, right? Because you'd have to reload the rifle.
Yeah, that's true. I'll do the pepper box then.
All right, so against her touch, let's see here. All right, so touch AC. Her touch AC is reduced because she is stunned. So
No, we just tried going out and you didn't want to go. You get to sit here quietly until I'm done.
24
No.
hits. 11 does not hit. 18 hits. So that is 22 points of bludgeoning and piercing damage. You notice now with your shots, they land flush and they do exactly what you expected them to.
Haha, think that you bitches.
Anything else for your turn? I'm going to take that as a no. So
What was the question? Sorry.
I was asking if you wanted to do anything else.
I don't think I can. That was my standard action.
I didn't know if you wanted to move or,
No, I'm good with my cover.
Okay. Shalelu?
Where's Cade?
Way in the back. Like, way behind you. Shalelu, 2 more arrows. Her first attack is a 31. That hits, obviously. Deals 9 points of piercing damage. And Lucretia goes down.
Oh my.
Just unconscious. But, yeah, she's down.
Down is down.
Down is down, yes. And it's now Kat's turn.
Yeah, gonna finish her off.
Only if I can use a crossbow.
We coming in hot.
Motherfucker.
Ranged attacks are not subject to coup de grace, so up to you, but
If I cast a spell, do I still need to pass a caster check?
you do still have to pass your spell resistance, yes.
Fuck it. Choose ball lightning again.
Okay, so go ahead and roll that.
I did. So the balls are still there, right? So I don't need to actually roll it again, right?
Well, no, I meant roll the caster level check. Not
right.
Obviously, yeah, for the damage, roll the spell again.
No,
but-
for the damage, but I'm not actually casting it again. Was my question.
No,
Okay.
you're not expending another use of the spell. Yeah, 15 doesn't make it, so
Well,
doesn't-
I tried.
yeah.
I would have hit if someone let me use my crossbow.
Well,
You would have failed astronomically.
Dream, your ogres are on top of the wall. You have a downed Lucretia in front of you, just past Chomper. So, what, you're gonna command your ogres to do the deed, or?
I mean, do we need any information out of her?
Information would be nice, but I think she's too dangerous to be left alive.
Okay, crush her.
All right, so the ogres make their way into the fort, leaping down. They are both going to swing their hooks. Jesus Christ. All right. So, with a coup de grace between the two of them, that is a total of 91 points of damage.
My.
She got squished like a tomato.
And that is one dead. There's one dead Lamia in front of you now. Once again.
Victory!
Okay.
I kick it.
All right. So Ursula immediately begins looting.
well, first I kick her, and then I start.
Okay,
looting.
you kick her. Sorry, I didn't hear you say kick. I thought like you just like you going over there. I was like, oh, she wants the
I went
stuff.
over there to kick her, and then I started looting because she hurt Cade pretty bad. So I wanna kick her.
Yes, she did. Okay, so
You sound so proud of yourself when you said that.
no, I'm not proud of myself, but
Yes, you are.
no, I'm not. No, I'm not.
That does
I'm not saying that.
the fact that the way you said it sounded like you were proud of yourself. You're like,
I
yes,
got to
you
do a lot
did.
of damage to the party. And
She
this is
rolled.
the
She
result.
rolled multiple criticals against Kate. It's not like
That
you know.
that was brutal.
You know,
Yeah,
she literally kicked my fucking shit in.
yeah.
And
She
we
like
responded kindly by not letting her do a single damn thing.
and she rolled another crit against Dream's first thrall and just destroyed it immediately. All right. So go ahead and roll perception or sleight of hand, your choice for looting, and we'll get that sorted out.
Perception, because I got a +14 to that bullshit.
So you already know that there were magic items on her as well as magic surrounding her in general. You know that she had one of these because it was around her neck.
This entire time, I could have called out a water elemental to help us, but I completely forgot about it.
You well
I'm so
now
glad.
now you still have it. So
Yes, there's always that.
So, you find on her, her two daggers. There's a wand. You get a little bit of a closer look at her tattoo, and it does match. Now that you can look at it fully, it does match the one that Kaven had. So it's green. So there were again the daggers, the medallion. She has a wand on her, and she also has some. She has some jewelry. A gold ring that is set with a pearl, as well as a silver necklace. And there is one sort of important item that you find on her. You find a scroll case on her.
I guess I will identify the stuff.
All right, so spellcraft for anyone wishing to identify her items. That'll be good enough for everything. So we have the following. The daggers are both magical.
It's okay, Kate. I got it.
Each one has a different enchantment on it. As such,
He just goes and throws whatever item they picked up and goes, "This is literally trash. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about magical."
Fire and ice dagger.
that is the tattoo. It is magical in nature.
Didn't her sister have a Sahedron medallion?
Yes, she had a medallion. Yes.
What color was hers?
So all the Sahedron medallions basically look the same. They are. There's a picture of it here in my materials. I just gotta find it. So it's
they're
a
part of the seven thing, right? So there's seven of them.
Yeah,
so-
that's seven. Well, you don't know that means there's seven of them, but they all have the 7-pointed star on them. So it's a leather cord with a silver sort of disc that is inscribed with the image of the 7-pointed star on it. And the 7-pointed star looks like in this image is blue with gold around the outside of it. And Dreams looks exactly the same as those. So yeah.
Yeah, what color is Dreams?
Like I said, it's exactly the same as the one that Lucretia wears, the one that Aldrin had, Zanisha had. They're all the same.
They're a different color, then they don't work. Mandatory.
So it's Flaming Dagger, Frost Dagger, Tattoo, Wand of Scorching Ray, the medallion, and the scroll case.
I feel like the different colored ones on the big bosses mean something.
Again, it was only her tattoo that was a different color than what you had seen before. The tattoo is green. Kaven's was black.
I color the Sahedron medallion was, and you said green, and I was like, oh, it might mean something.
So I think when I saw what color is it, I was talking about the tattoo, and that's why I made the connection. So my mistake. But the tattoo is what's a different color, not the medallion. All the medallions look the same.
Alright, that makes sense. So I was trying to laugh and say the Sahedron medallion is green, it might mean something, but then I was like, maybe not.
So besides what I've written here, like I said, scroll case and she's got a ring and a necklace that are very nice, but they are just costume jewelry, mundane in nature, no magic.
Any value?
Roll appraise. The two of them together, you could probably get something like 500 gold to the right buyer.
Probably not worth it.
You figure that the ring is worth a little bit more than the necklace. Probably like a 300, 200 situation. If you were to sell them individually.
Did we get the medallion from the other Lamia?
I believe so.
I thought we sold that along with the stuffed Lamia.
No, I don't think you sold her medallion. I think
He probably has it.
I thought Dino just took it. He's using it, but I think he has it. I don't remember though. I know Dino.
I think we had many medallions. Yes, I do have one on me personally. But
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
You have one that you're not wearing. Jareem has one that he's not wearing. I don't remember if you took the others. I think.
Dying.
Sorry. I gotta drink some water.
Lamias are really easy to take down once they can't move.
Excuse me. Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah. No, I'm good. My throat got really dry for like a second there. It was so weird. So thinking back, Dream has the one that you guys took off of Nualia, I believe. And then I think Dino took the one off of either Zanisha or Aldern. One of those. There might be another one that's unaccounted for, whether it's from Zanisha or maybe Ironbriar. I have to go back and look through the loot, but I can do that out of game. So yeah, I'm not going to go through the list again. I've already done it like 3 times, but yes, you find all that stuff plus the scroll case. And you have, at this point, successfully retaken Fort Rannoch.
Let's fucking go!
So, what now?
For starters, I'm transforming out of this form. I don't need it anymore.
Jakardros is going to step forward. Just going to move you a little bit there. Okay. Jakardros will step forward towards Ursulin, and he looks at her and says, "You find anything good?" Ursulin?
What was that? Sorry, I was cutting in and out.
Jakardros came up and he's asking if you found anything good on her. Like any information, anything really?
Well, can I read the caster's tattoo or?
Oh yeah, so if here's the caster's tattoo, what that does, for her specifically, it grants her the ability to enhance a 3rd level spell or lower with 2 different metamagic feats. The first is a still spell, which allows her to cast without using any somatic components, and silent spell, which allows her to cast spells without verbal components. The tattoo allows her to do this once per day, and it takes a swift action.
I'm gonna cut it off.
Okay. I will have to look up rules about that, but in the meantime.
Well, I can't just transfer it over to me, I'm guessing. Or anyone who's a spellcaster. Like, we can't just take it off her body.
Okay, well, here, I can tell you how you can do this. So, there is a witch spell called Transfer Tattoo. It is a 1st level spell. If you wait, I think you can prepare it tomorrow. Yeah, if you come back after you've rested and can prepare the spell, then you can do this.
I still have all my 3rd level spell slots.
You don't have any 3rd level spell slots. You're third.
Sorry, I meant 1st level. My 3 1st level spell slots.
Yeah, but you have to have prepared ahead of time is the thing. So
okay.
that's why you have to wait.
I said I was thinking 3 1st level, and I said 3rd level. I'm sorry.
Oh, actually, wait, hold on. It says here that a tattoo can be transferred from a dead creature in this manner to a living host, provided the body has been dead no longer than 1 hour per caster level. So that would only be 3 hours for you, which that's no good.
I guess I could ask my cat to contact my patron and help me out here. I'm just gonna yell, Fluffy!
Fluffy comes bounding over to you.
And you know that guy that gave me you and the power? Can you get him here?
Fluffy kind of just gives you like a blank stare, like man, I don't know. Fluffy, let's see. Fluffy will try. Fluffy
I don't mean physically.
Does not succeed in contacting your patron.
I'm just gonna look at him and be like,
Is
well,
a patron a fucking plane?
God damn it with these planes jokes.
I don't even know who my patron is.
Every opportunity.
I'm just gonna hold Fluffy and I'm gonna be like, let's try it together. I'm gonna sit down next to the dead Lamia, looking at the tattoo, petting Fluffy, and be like, okay, let's try.
Go ahead and roll.
Planes, right?
Yep, planes.
My cat has a -2 to knowledge.
Yep. You concentrate really hard, try to project your energy out there for your patron to respond to you, and you hear nothing.
What a bastard. Wait a second. I don't need a full rest.
Why not?
Because I have don't I have the thing where I don't have to have a full rest or something like that? Ignore that. Sorry. I didn't mean to click. I meant to scroll.
I think she's talking about something like how warlocks get, where they only need a short rest.
Yeah, they just go behind a bush for a wank and they get their spells back. Yeah, that's not a thing in this. Although she does have didn't you have an item that like reduces the amount of time you have to rest for though?
I thought I did. That's why I was looking for it.
It's not that.
I sold the masks, didn't I?
I think so.
Cade has a ring of sustenance where it only requires I need 2 hours of sleep to give him the benefit of an error.
No, yeah, but I need to take 7 days to attune to that.
Yeah.
All right, well.
So I think that's what we might have been thinking of then.
And also, Cade has hammered all the potions of
Last resort.
healing and
I'm gonna turn to
curing
Dream and be
her.
like, I need you to get me really high so I could contact my patron.
That's not an issue.
All right.
Let's
so
go.
Ursula wants to get high. What are you giving her?
It has to be something that helps me contact my patron.
Let's see.
So, Cade, you're taking the last, or the last of the potions.
I'm drinking. Well, what I had in my bag, I had one.
You had
more
a serious and a moderate.
Yeah.
So roll 3d8 plus 5 for the serious, and then 2d8 plus 3 for the moderate.
Where's your patron?
I have no idea. He just showed up one day, gave me powers, and was like, have fun. I'm assuming he's on the same plane as Desna.
I have something perfect for you. All right.
On the
Fate's
spot.
hair. Maybe Fate's hair will help you.
Tim, what does Fate's Stare do?
Fate's hair.
Or I could give you some devil root.
Why not both?
See, I was thinking that. I wonder what it will do.
Fate's hair probably doesn't help you here. Fate's hair is a the effect. The effect is a type of clairvoyance that leads you to the next noteworthy encounter that fate has planned for you.
Yeah, but if you mix it with devil root and visions of hell,
I don't know that that's what you want, but
Oh my god.
so yeah, the user devil's root, the user blacks out and sees visions of hell. Sometimes these visions allow the user to see into the future.
You know.
I mean, we could try it and see what happens. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just
Do it.
I'm just saying use it at your own risk,
You know?
How desperate are you is the question.
or there's Angel's Trumpet. You can see dead people.
Oh yes, Angel's Trumpet. I almost forgot about that one.
Thank you. I can hear people now. What did
I have fond memories of Angel's Trumpet.
Yeah.
Saying that out of character.
Yeah, me too. Maybe Jareem could brew something with the devil's root and the fate's hair. See if it gets anywhere.
All right. Make an craft alchemy check.
Guidance.
I think I could help with that if he needs it. Never mind.
He does not need it. So, Dream, you mix together what, like all of it, like all of these things, like in a cocktail, basically, or?
I mean, I don't have much left of either of them, so.
I am the guinea pig.
Well, no, I don't mean everything that you have. I just meant like at least a little bit of everything is what I'm saying. Like you're mixing together like well, what are you mixing together? Devil's root, fate's
hair, and I guess some Angel's Trumpet.
Okay. So you mix all three of those together into a tincture. The tincture kind of comes out looking like a kind of a pale, almost like a grayish color. Um, it doesn't look too appetizing, but all the same, you've created it and you've done so rather skillfully.
They call it Devil's Hairy Trumpet.
Oh my god.
All out.
Next merch item. It's like the devil went down to Georgia, but he's playing a hairy trumpet instead of a fiddle.
Am I taking it?
I don't know. Are you taking it?
I mean, he's over there, so I'm assuming I'll walk over to him and
Well, I
grab
made
and take
it, so someone's taking it.
I'll take it. I'm just gonna sit down next to the fucking Lamia and take it.
Okay. You sit down and you drink this tincture that Jareem has made.
And I say, I look at Dream and I go, I won't die, right?
Probably not.
All right, we're good. Wait, probably.
Make a fortitude saving throw.
Ooh.
That's not bad. All right. Could have been better, but it's not bad. So you immediately feel weird, like, and not really in a good way. The mixture of drugs that you have ingested, the effects of them are kind of competing with one another. So first things first, you black out. You are surrounded by a slowly growing hellscape in your mind. You see your family that was killed. You see a vision of Lucretia, who you just killed, attempting to kill your family again.
Well, Lucretia didn't kill my family.
Well, you see dead people, and that's what you're seeing. You
I see dead people. It's an impromptu dream sequence.
Yeah, you see Lucretia appear and with weapons drawn, and she sees your family, and she begins just like chasing them around, trying to kill them.
I'm just gonna look in horror and be like, nah, I know this is not how it happened, but it still sucks seeing it again.
You see off in the distance there is a huge a dam structure that is straining against some rather large natural force. Kind of like there's a terrible thunderstorm that is going to potentially cause the dam to malfunction and flood a whole town, enough to really do some serious damage. Through all of this, you're having a hard time making sense of any of it because it's just seemingly random things that are slammed together. As Lucretia continues to slither around, chasing after your family as they scream in horror, you're fixated on this dam that's about to break, and you're certain you hear a really loud crash of thunder nearby. And through it all, a voice breaks through, and the voice says, "This is not how I would have expected you to celebrate a great victory."
Everyone's just gonna go, yes, it worked! And then she's gonna be like, I need help right now.
Well, tell me more.
So we killed this Lamia, right? And she's got this really cool tattoo. And I was thinking, like, if you want me to be like really powerful and be able to cast spells without people realizing I'm casting spells, I need the tattoo. But in order to get the tattoo, I need a full rest. But I can't do that because then by the time I get the spell I need to do the tattoo transfer, it will be too late.
Silly girl, just because you don't speak your incantations, that doesn't mean that others don't know that you're making them. The magical energy still coalesces around you.
You expected me to know this, but you just gave me powers, right? I don't know how to use them. They just happen. Well, now that I know, I feel like I'm stupid and I took a lot of drugs for no reason.
Right. Well, don't sell yourself short. You're not stupid. And this is certainly an inventive way of getting information.
Well, no,
Is
I know
Hercules
I'm
saying
not
all these things out loud?
stupid. I said I was
Up top,
stupid
yes,
for
she is.
taking drugs. Like,
No, I wouldn't say you're stupid for doing that either. I mean, look at your friend that gave them to you. He's doing all right.
yeah, I don't know whether I should tell him it works or not. Because if I tell him it works, he could make some serious money off of it. But if I tell him it didn't work, he just wasted drugs. I'll decide on that later.
I'm sure he can buy more.
Oh, no, yeah, he could probably buy out the whole store. So what's that dam about? I say as I'm just like looking at the Lamia killing my family again. I just turned my attention towards the dam.
The voice just says, "Oh, that? I don't know."
I feel like that's the cause of one of the drugs, but I'm not sure which one, so I'll just have to ask Dream.
Yeah, you do that.
So I'm assuming you'll contact me when it's something important and I don't have to do this again?
Sure. Who do you think I am?
I have no idea. You still have not given me any bits of information about you except that something about Desna.
I've never seen you in my life.
Yo!
Oh my fucking god. It worked, but it didn't work. Who are you?
I don't know. I'm probably just the drugs talking.
For fuck's sake. Well, I guess the dam is the most concerning thing here then.
Yeah, I mean that looks pretty bad. Say, who's participating in the wild goose chase over there? That looks fun.
Oh, that would be the Lamia we just killed and my dead family.
Oh, your family's dead? That sucks. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, I'm more concerned about why the drugs are making Lamia kill them again when I haven't I haven't even found the real guy that killed them. I would much prefer to see that again.
I mean, I would imagine she's just really pissed off.
Yeah, but why isn't she coming after me? What kind of a hellscape is this?
I don't know. No one's ever taken those. No one ever does it like this.
Oh, speaking of, what would you like to be called so I can name Dream's concoction? You know, you need a name.
I mean, I don't know if I need a name.
No, you definitely need a name. The drugs are talking and they're sentient at this point, so you need a name.
I think I just disappear when the drugs wear off, but
Yeah, but then you probably just reappear, so you need a name. That way we can name the drugs.
tell you what, You can
It's like
name
a
me.
prescription. It's like a prescription drug. It's a mix of multiple drugs, and it becomes a prescription. You need a name.
Listen, you're a smart girl. You can name me.
Huh. I walk towards the dam, Tim.
Okay, so you walk towards the dam, and there are several different sounds coming from its direction, ranging from creatures to mechanisms to an extremely painful sounding scream coming from inside as well.
An extremely painful what?
Scream.
Oh, I'm gonna go figure out what that is.
Okay.
While the drugs are still active. Is the drug voice following me?
Yeah, the drug voice is following you. The drug voice just says, "You sure you want to go in there?"
I mean, yeah. I'm pretty sure Dream mentioned something about one of your drugs in your prescription causing dreams of the future. This must be important.
No, if you say so. So you walk up to the dam. You see. Let's see here. I gotta scroll down to where this is. You see a few different things. You see a few more ogres that appear to just be worked to the bone, like exhausted. The ogres are trying to, it looks like they're trying to break up some stonework. Hard to say exactly what they're doing. The vision is getting a little blurry. You continue walking through this structure. You pass by some trolls. You pass by a two-headed creature. Okay, so eventually you come to a set of double doors that are open, and you look inside, and what you see is a large, I think it's large, see a large construct type creature, and it has captured your family.
The family that the Lamia was chasing outside?
Yes. They're in here now, and this construct has captured them, and it is beginning to use its tail. You can see that it has the vague resemblance of like a scorpion. This construct. It is using its tail to behead your family. And they are understandably screaming in terror as this is going on. Lucretia comes up behind you at this point and is just like, there they are, and she just goes inside. Doesn't pay you any mind at all. Just goes in. It's like, and she just starts screaming like, wait, they're mine to kill, and she starts like fighting the construct. So then you just keep on proceeding on your business. There is at the end of this hall. I gotta find. Okay. All right. So yeah, you walk down a set of stairs, and then there is a pool of water where you see a set of beady yellow eyes just looking at you from in the pool. All you can see are the eyes. And then you proceed further, and there is a sort of containment chamber with some kind of creature inside. Although, again, your vision is getting really blurry and hazy, so you can't really make out exactly what it is. But it is trying its hardest to reach towards you and scream in your direction and communicate with you. And it just can't. It's too weak.
Oh. Poor thing. I'm like taking all of this down too. I don't know how much of it is useful.
The voice returns to you, and it's just like, wow. Didn't expect to see all that shit.
Neither did I.
Hmm. Well, it's been fun. Just come up with a name
is it
for me
time?
with that friend of yours. Yeah, I mean, you know,
Oh, yeah, I will.
yeah, I mean, you know, who knows how long it's been? Honestly, who can say? I got no idea. You might come back and all your friends are gone. I don't know.
It seems. Are you saying you would leave me on the floor, passed out on drugs?
I mean, I would hope not. Then they wouldn't really be your friends, then, would they? But you know, I don't know them.
Jeezums. Okay. Well, bye.
See you later. And the voice fades out, as does everything that you're seeing. You return to reality. Jakardros is standing over you, and he just says, "Hey, I was asking you, did you find anything good? What happened to you?"
I hate you.
Window.
Why do you hate Jakardros? Like-
No, Erlen just says, I hate you after waking up.
Jakardros just looks like, "What did I do? I asked a simple question.
Tim, are their voices the same?
No,
Oh, that's a good question. Okay.
no. The voice is unfamiliar to you. Like, it didn't even sound like your patron. It
Okay, so. Okay,
like
so.
the voice might as well have just been like the drug monster. Like, you know, it just
Okay. So I'm just saying I hate you because, and it's more directed towards a dream.
Okay.
So I sit up because I'm guessing I passed out laying down. And I'm just gonna say,
you were like sitting and then you kind of just like fell over.
I'm just gonna turn to Dream and be like, two things. One, I hate you, and two,
You're welcome.
you gotta come up. We need to come up with a really good name for that concoction because he was a very nice man.
Who?
So you met with your patron?
No, I don't know who he was. He was a part of whatever the fuck Dream just gave me.
Okay.
He needs a name. Make one.
I'll have to talk to him myself.
Yeah, no, you definitely should. He's a very nice man. Also, there's a dam, and it's gonna flood a town, and Lucretia was there, and she was chasing my family around, and then there was some trolls, and thunder, and a two-headed creature, and then this big scorpion that was trying to behead my family, and then Lucretia came in and was like, no, they're mine, even though she was outside in the hellscape fighting them, and then there was this creature locked in the cell.
I was just gonna look at her like, what the fuck?
So it sounds like our typical adventuring day.
At this point,
there was also this thing in a lake or a pool. It was like yellow, beady-eyed. It kind of looked like an eel.
At this point, there is some thunder off in the distance.
Thunder, let's go.
Oh shit. Well, it worked for something.
No, yeah, but he just really needs a name. He was very nice. He told me I'm smart.
Oh god, she must have been high.
Fuck you, cat. Maybe you should go talk to him and I'll work through your fucking problems.
Jakardros just like throws his hands in the air. He's like, "Can someone please just tell me, what did you find?"
Who's Jakardros again?
Oh my fucking god. It's just, who are you?
No, please
No,
tell me she does that in character.
Which one is it? I don't know.
Him.
Well, he was here the entire time. What does he mean? What did I find?
He wasn't watching you loot the body. He came over.
Oh, that's what he meant.
Yes.
Okay, I thought he was asking about her
Me too.
No, he was asking this before you took all those drugs. He just wanted to know what you found.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I thought he was also asking about her trip.
I mean, you could tell him about that too. I mean, he heard all that, so with that, I guess with that knowledge, he looks at Jareem and just says, "You are I don't know what you are, but
I know.
I wish I had known you when I was depressed."
Okay, Jareem, I have a question.
Always here to help.
Can you
There's like a
cast
10
gentle
years not to answer
repose
to
on this
Congress.
body? And I point towards the Lamia.
Wait.
I don't want it decaying, and I think that will prolong my ability to get what I need off of her. Will it?
What does repose do?
Gentle
Makes it
repose.
so the body doesn't decay.
It prevents the body from decaying, and it also prevents it from being used to animate into an undead.
Should be a powerful thrall, no?
Yeah, but you could do that after I get what I want from her. Tim, if
What
he
do I
casts,
get?
you get her body. Tim, if he casts gentle repose on it, would that prolong the ability for the tattoo?
Rules as written, no, but I would allow a check for that.
All right, I'll do it.
Gentle repose prevents it from being animated, right?
It prevents it from being animated. Also, either way,
How long though? I thought it was a couple days.
Either way, Lucretia has too many hit dice for you to animate her, so it doesn't matter. At least that part of the spell doesn't matter. Gentle Repose lasts for 1 day per level, so based on Jareem's level, it would be 6 days. However, I don't think Jareem has Gentle Repose prepared. He does not.
Scheiße.
There was...
Doesn't Cade have it too?
I don't think it's on Cade's spell list. It's on your spell list, and Kat's, but she doesn't know it.
I'm gonna have to leave soon.
Yeah, it's fine. We don't have too much more to do.
Don't I know all level 1 spells? I just because of my
Yeah, you know the spells. You just have to prepare them.
Can't my cat do it, or do I have to prepare it?
You have to prepare it first.
Ah, shit.
All this
I
for...
wish there was a way to swap out my prepared spells, because had I known that would have been the case.
Yeah, that's the issue with prepared casters. All this for a fucking tattoo.
I know, right? It would be so overpowered, because then people wouldn't hear me cast my spells, and they wouldn't have to do the S thing or the V thing.
Yeah, somatic and verbal, yeah.
Which is part of every single one of my spells.
Yep, because you're not a psychic caster.
I need that. Can I just... You know what? I'm gonna have Cade copy the tattoo into her notebook.
I mean, yeah, that's an easy enough task. It's just the tattoo is just a Sahedron. As far as I could...
Is it a symbol at all? Like a magic symbol?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's like the 7-pointed star.
Okay, well, I've read magic. I wasn't sure if there was, like, it was, like, done with, like, magic and like an inscription inside the tattoo?
Well, yes,
So-
it is a magical tattoo.
But like, do you know what I mean? Like, if someone did a 7-pointed star and used words to make it, does that make sense?
I
My
think
brain was envisioning a weird
so.
thing.
If anything, I could always stabilize her and keep her like unconscious.
We can't.
Yeah, ignore it.
Well, no, Lucretia's dead, like very dead, like
Bummer.
extremely dead. The ogre, like I said, the ogre thralls did like 90 points of damage to her. I can go through like the magic tattoo rules after we're done, and we can talk about it then. But for now, let's kind of table it. So, like I said, Chikardros for the last half hour has been asking what you found, and is there anything of importance? Anything?
It's not like I took the items; they're still there.
Okay, so I didn't know that. That's why I thought you had taken them. So
No, I can't. Can I use daggers? I didn't think I could.
I think daggers are simple weapons. So
I figured that Cade and Cat can take them because they're squishy.
That's true. They could. All right. So yeah, they are simple weapons. So anyone could wield them. All right. So with that, Jakardros is going to pick up the scroll case.
And Dream can have the wand. Oh, I thought I was in figuring out what the scroll case was. I thought I did the spellcraft for that.
Oh yeah, the scroll itself is not even magical.
Oh.
So we'll say the two of you open it together. You open it up, you unroll it, and at the top of the parchment, it says the following: those who have agreed to grant their greed to the master's need. And then underneath is a list of names. Forgive the formatting there, but that's what it says. There's a list of names, and only one of those names is familiar to you, as well as everyone else. I mean, Jakardros sees a couple others that seem like they're familiar to him, but right around the middle of the parchment, you see Kaven Windstrike, and his name is circled.
What's the name? Or do you have a handout that shows the note or no?
It's Kaven's name.
It's Kaven.
There is no handout for this, but it's like I said, it's a bunch of names that none of you in the party would recognize. Jakardros might, but Kaven's name is on there, and it is circled. And it is a list of people who, as it says, they have agreed to grant their greed to the master's need.
So which one's Craven?
Kaven was the guy that betrayed you guys. Yeah, and you killed him.
He died, so...
Yep.
Who killed him again? Is it Shalalu's stepdad?
Yeah, Jakardros, yeah.
Where's Jakardros?
He's right next to you looking at the scroll with you.
That's kind of sussy. Just the way it's stated.
Jakardros kind of looks up from the scroll at you, and he just says, well, this confirms it beyond a shadow of a doubt that Kaven was a traitor.
With that being said,
I feel like I'm reading it wrong. Those who have agreed to grant their greed to the master need Craven Windstrike. So basically,
No, they're separate things. So again, the header is those who have agreed to grant their greed to the master need. I wrote out Kaven's name because you asked about it, and I said it's a list of names underneath this header. Kaven's name is on this list, and it is circled.
yeah, but what I'm not understanding is, do they need to kill them to grant the master's need?
It's just like a sell your soul to the devil type of deal.
That's a good question.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking at the Cardros, and I'm like, did he just fulfill the master's need?
Well, he
probably did it just because all the reasons he's given us.
He might have, but what?
You can see why I'm probably reading too much into it. I'm sorry.
So, all right. So you're thinking about it more. Make an intelligence check. You're
Can
not.
I cast guidance on myself?
Guidance does not work on ability checks.
I know. I was joking.
Oh well. Excuse me.
Damn it, Tim! Can't you read minds?
No, never. And I would honestly to
I
go
don't like the
to go
fact
to go
that
on to go on a tangent
instincts-
about that real quick.
I don't like the fact that my instincts are telling me there's something there, and my character is too stupid to realize.
Well, I had you roll the check to see if you could make the connection. You still believe that
But
there's
I'm
something.
making the connection.
No, like the exact thing, like the aha moment. That's what the check was for. But
is the aha moment actually there?
there is an aha moment. Yeah, you don't know what about him would have had him fulfill, like, you don't know what was done to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, to
I mean, I'm pretty sure it was just his greed to kill the guy that betrayed him.
yes, but there was something done to him.
More. Yeah,
Yes.
okay. I
Uh,
want Kate to help me.
would anyone else like to try? Just
Oh, it's an intelligence roll?
Yeah, just an intelligence roll.
Together.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Kat. Make your aha moment. Go ahead.
So, Kat, you're thinking about this. You know, what could it have been that that could have led him to shit, I'm not explaining this correctly. What was a part of him that kind of sealed his kind of signature, his presence on this list? And you think, wait a minute, he had a tattoo that matched Lucretia's. It was just a different color.
All right, so
okay, I hate Discord right now because it keeps fucking going silent for no reason at the most randomest times.
You're not on push to talk, are you?
I am.
Oh, okay.
But like, even if you're on push to talk, you could still hear. The issue is like us hearing her.
No, I mean like Discord's
Yeah,
volume just cuts out. Like Tim was
No, I
explaining
understand what
something,
you're saying, but I'm saying
Yeah.
push to talk wouldn't affect you hearing us.
Like, I was
No,
having...
it's because I don't have actual Discord. I have Discord PTD because I can't download actual Discord on my computer. So the audio is always stupid. Like every fucking like 5 to 10 minutes, I have an audio cut out and I have to disconnect and reconnect, and I've been doing that.
You don't have to download Discord. There's a browser version.
Maybe I should go to that. But like, what in the fuck did you just say? I heard the first part.
So Kat realizes that that Kaven had a tattoo just like Lucretia's. It was a different color, but it was the same symbolism. It was a Sahedron. And that maybe that's like the missing link here.
Is she gonna point it out to Erzulin?
Yes, I did. Tim explaining it was me pointing it out.
Okay,
Also,
I'm just gonna raise my gun at him.
What, at Jakardros?
Yeah, because he's got the same tattoo.
No, Jakardros doesn't have that tattoo. Kaven had the tattoo.
Oh.
We already
Oh.
killed Kaven. Kaven is dead. Kaven
Yeah.
is no longer among the living.
Oh, okay, see,
Kaven
that's
is
probably the part I
mush.
missed then.
Kaven is dead. Long live Kaven. No. um,
Said no
so,
one ever.
amid all of this, as these realizations are coming to pass, Cade, you suddenly feel drawn to this situation. You just have a real urge to get a good look at this scroll.
Oh shit. Alright, Kay just kinda just snatches it out of their hands and looks at it intensely.
All right, Cade just moseys on over.
Kay's just like,
Um,
what do you got there? Snatch.
You see the following. All of these words apparate on the scroll,
Tim, update the little handout.
visible only to you. I will.
It's me, I'm sorry.
Hello?
Hello. So, yeah. All of those. All of those words are now visible to you, and
I'm gonna smack Ursulin and go, your book, your book, your book, your book, your book, with the words, the color words, the words are back.
Oh, okay, and then Arslan's just gonna reach into Kate's pocket and grab her book and flip to like the back page where I've been writing all these notes in.
I'm so glad.
The past few times I've been sleight of handing it, but now you're just slapping me like, fine, shit.
Yeah, no, I just accept this wholeheartedly. So then Kate's gonna try to look through the notes and recall and see if I can get them. And see if anything makes sense at this point.
okay. So you begin looking through all of the words. Take me through like your thought process. Like what are you like? Are you like arranging them in a certain way? Are you?
Yeah, I'm literally looking through where my notes are for all the words that we've gotten over the course of like the 8,000 times, and I just don't.
Oh, I made a handout for it. You should have it.
Which one is it?
It's called Cryptic Riddles.
Oh, there it is. Sorry. Oh yeah. So I'm pairing. So yeah, Kate's taking all the words that are the same color and putting them in like groups together.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, her eternal spirit of is going to be in a pile. He third open your will be in a pile. Will me to find will be in a pile. And the not closure B will be, and then you light ready wield will be.
Okay, so you organize them by color. They're make a wisdom check. So yeah, you just you put these words sort of next to one another, arranging by color. As you're doing this, a gentle breeze passes over your shoulders, but nothing else.
I literally look at everyone and go, yo, I have no fucking clue what any of this means. What does any of this mean?
I'll
Okay,
come
let's
to
go
it
through it together.
eventually.
And I'll do a wisdom. Ha! I know nothing. I tried to help Cade, but I am also just stumped.
Kate is just like rocking back and forth, being like, I don't understand.
Okay. Well, with that little bit of information added to the puzzle, so Dino, you're sort of watching them do this. Same with you, Ursula. The two of you basically gather that arranging the words by color seems right, but it does feel like there are pieces that are missing.
Relax, Katie. Puzzle doesn't make sense unless you have all the pieces.
Kate just kind of looks at Dino and goes, well, I'm glad you know when your puzzle has all the pieces.
Well then, let's get all the pieces, but until we get all the pieces, I say we celebrate. Took over a fort with over 40 ogres, killed a big fuck off ogre, and killed whoever her name was. That is a fucking win.
Kate just kind of nods and goes, I don't really have an argument against that.
Now, let us all go back to the Turtleback Ferry. We get all the oils we need. We bring back Vale. And after that, I say we get fucking paid.
That's fair.
As you lay out your plans, there is another sound of thunder, still distant, but a bit closer this time. Jakardros.
Natural.
This sounds like it's natural. I mean, it's too far away to tell for sure, but it seems natural. Jakardros looks up and says, okay, so the plan is to go back to town then?
Uh-huh. First, Chopper.
All right.
Carry snake bitch, would you?
Chopper goes about the task.
Yes.
It's going to take him some time, but he goes about it.
I do want to cut off the tattoo before he stuffs this one.
All right. Just
Which I love to stuff her again. Weren't we gonna make some kind of pelt out of her skin because?
Well, I want
Extra
the tattoo
AC.
so that maybe I could get someone to replicate it for me.
okay. Roll. Make us a heal check. Actually, no. Don't roll that. Roll.
Just carve it off.
Yeah, Dino could do it, or if you want to do it, you can roll.
Yeah, have Dino do it. If Dino will do it for me, if not, then I'll do it.
All right, so Dino can make a butcher check.
Because mine is plus 10.
In the meantime, Jakardros says,
I have a missing rank.
21.
okay, so yeah, Dino, you fairly effortlessly slice away the skin that contains the tattoo. You do so without really damaging the integrity of it, or like the integrity of the design, rather. You make a pretty good slice. Dream would have to, It'd have to be in a day. Dream doesn't have it prepared.
And then after all that, I'm going to dismiss my two Ankylosaurs and thank him for everything because they were amazing this fight.
They give you a nod of approval as they dissipate.
Kaven, turtle back.
Jakardros looks up and says, "Right, we should meet with the mayor, perhaps, in Turtleback Ferry. Perhaps they can do something for us at the fort here. At some point, though, I feel that I must look into what happened to the commander, but it doesn't have to be right now. Let's head back to town, and we're gonna end there. We'll start with you guys making the short trip back to Turtleback Ferry next week.
All right.
Let's go.
That was a good way to celebrate 50 sessions. Let me tell you,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You mean the epic fight or Urza's extreme trip?
All of it, really. I had a blast. That was a fun session.
Intended?
Really threw me for a loop with that fucking trip, dude. I really thought I could talk to my patrons.
I mean, shit, I had to make all that up on the fly. That was that was nerve wracking
awesome.
when I started that. I was like, man, what am I gonna do?
That was really.
I was enjoying that. That was fun.
Good.
I was
glad.
like, wait,
It was
I've never
good
seen you
improvise-
before. You've never seen me before. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you?
Yeah. I'm the drug monster. Who the fuck are you?
Yeah,
I'm
no,
like,
that
as
was
soon as
actually
he
fun.
said, I don't know who you are, I went, fuck, he fucked me over.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was just her patron fucking with her. I thought that actually was him.
No, I wasn't gonna make it that easy to just say, "Hey, patron, what's good?"
Even with a 30 roll. Damn.
Now here's a question: did my patron see me go through all that just to talk to him?
He might have.
What is Death Nothing?
Yeah, who knows? I mean,
Probably jealous.
it's not like what you did was explicitly evil or anything. You know, just taking drugs. It's not just like it's not evil, but yeah,
This is probably just like, what the fuck?
that might be a good conversation piece later on between the two of you.
He needs a name. The drug monster needs a
Yeah,
prescription
yeah.
needs a
Think
name.
about that before next week. But all right. Cheers to another good session and 50 episodes. Again, I didn't know that we would make it this far, but I'm so glad we did. Real quick before we sign off, I know there's a lot of unrest and just bad stuff going on in the world right now, and I just want to say that for me personally, I hope that these conflicts are resolved without too much more incident or lives lost. I mean, it's just a terrible thing to see, and I know I'm just hoping for everybody's safety. And so, I mean, if you're in one of those countries or you have no people in one of those countries, then I'm just wishing for nothing but the best. Hopefully, by the time we meet again next Sunday, that things will have de-escalated a bit, but we'll see. But until then, thanks for joining us as always, and we'll see you next Sunday.
Bye.
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 Thank you, everyone.